1 second, let me post the video. Alright. Let's see here, I'm about to post it. As soon as I post it, we're gonna get started. Sorry. Alright, here we are back for a Week 12 predictions video, joined by Efly, he's the Giants user.
Yo.
And Gavin, he's the 49ers user.
Yo.
Definitely glad to have both these guys in for their second and third time, respectively, to the predictions video. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing these videos every single. You're at 3 now. Gavin's at 2. I've been counting them, so I know. I have it written in the notes on my phone. Anyway, I'm going to be doing these prediction videos every week. Of course, everybody wants to get on them because it's going to be a reward for doing the most prediction videos at the end of the Madden. It's going to be the first 2 people to get to me every single time. And we're only going to have 3 at most for these videos because we tried it with 4 and it just dragged the video out way too long. So we're going to stick with 3 in the future. I'm just going to post a chat. I might tag anybody who has mics, things like that, and then we'll get into it. Basic stuff, we got a couple new users. Make sure that you've read the rules, man, and you're aware of all of them. Don't tell me you just read them. Make sure you're actually going through the rules and following them correctly. If you think somebody's breaking rules, make sure you message one of the commissioners. The commission team is down to 5 now. We had a commish step down this past week to just be a normal user. That was the Browns, Leslie. So from this point forward, the 5 commish at this point are myself, Jason. I'm the Jaguars. Dean, he's the Packers. Dwayne, he's the Cowboys. Savon, he's the Dolphins, and Peso, he's the Lions. Make sure you're messaging into those commish interested in joining a video, or if you are reporting somebody's not following rules. Make sure all games getting streamed. They're supposed to be streamed. Should be by the road team. All divisional games and games of the week. Games of the week are posted in the pinned message at the beginning of every new advance. I can't really think of anything else to say, so make sure you're doing those things. Let's go ahead and start off with the weekly awards. For the NFC side, go ahead, Efly.
So we got Ritter. He went 30 for 44, 431 passing yards, 5 passing touchdowns, a sack, 3 carries, and 19 rushing yards. And Eddie Jackson had 10 tackles, 2 interceptions, and a touchdown.
Alright, I like it. AFC side, Gavin?
Joe Mixon with 11 carries for 167 yards and 4 touchdowns.
That's insane.
And then Amari Hooker with 3 tackles, 3 interceptions, and 2 TDs.
Put some respect on that man's name. It's Amani. But yeah, good game for him. Seems like Twan's got a safety getting player of the week almost every week. I thought Jalen Mills was going to be his favorite earlier, but Hooker had a really good game. Let's take a quick look into these team stats. Total offensive yards leading the way so far is the Bears. Last is the Steelers. In passing yards, Chargers are least, most by the Bears. Rushing yards least by the Packers. Wow, Dean's 8-2, only 566 rushing yards. Most by the Chargers in rushing yards. Points per game, Vikings only putting up 15.5 per game. That's not going to get it done. While the Dolphins are putting up 42 a game. Packers also over 40 there, so good stuff to them. Least amount of first downs, 104 by the Bills. Most, 175 by the Saints. Defensive side of the ball, the total defensive yards allowed, the Falcons have allowed the most, while the Dolphins have allowed the least. By over 500, they've allowed the least over the Chargers. That's insane. Savant's defense is playing ridiculous. Passing yards, he is the lowest, most by the Falcons. Rushing yards, the Cowboys are the lowest, most by the Eagles. Points allowed, lowest by Saban by over 60 points, most by the Eagles. QB stacks, only 9 for the Panthers and Texans each, while the Dolphins have gotten home 29 times. Interception-wise, only 6 picks by the Colts, 37 by the Dolphins. So Saban's defense is playing lights out. Third down percentage, the Saints at 61% have the best third down percentage in the league. Packers also up there at 55. Steelers is only 26% and Vikings only 27%. Definitely both offenses are very, very bad. Chargers haven't. Wow, that's crazy. Chargers haven't converted a fourth at 0. Um, let's see here.
Damn, I suck.
Red zone efficiency. The Dolphins score 97% of the time they're in the red zone. They've only not scored one time. That is ridiculous. Jaguars up there in second. Worst is the Vikings, who only score 56% of the time they get in the red zone. Defense, as far as red zone attempts, nobody gets in the red zone on the Chargers. They only get 19 times. Defensive points percentage, the Titans only allow points 56% of the time people get in the red zone. That's really, really good. While the Jaguars and the Vikings and the Panthers, the three worst in the league, at 89% allowed. God. Penalties, Lions look like the least in the league, most in the league by Gavin's 49ers at 50 for 500 yards. Turnover difference, Dolphins at positive 21 is best in the league, negative 29 for the Eagles is worst in the league by over 14 over the Pats. Quickly, before we do the predictions, I'm going to hit these standings real quick, get everybody an update, because we're kind of starting to get close to playoff time. We're inching our way there. So if we look at the AFC side, Dolphins in the 1 seed, Titans in the 2 seed, Broncos in the 3 seed, and Ravens in the 4 seed. 3 wildcard spots would be the Bengals, the Jaguars, and the Raiders right now. Well, you got the Bills a half a game out, the Chargers a game and a half out, even the Pats and Jets only like 2 games out, so definitely hope for all of them. NFC side, the 1 seed sitting right now is the Redskins at 8-2. Packers at 8-2 hold the 2 seed. The Saints at 8-3 are the 3 seed, and the 4 seed would be the let's see, where's that? The Rams at 6-4. While the 3 wild card spots would go to the Bears at 8-3, the Giants at 6-3-1, and the Cardinals at 6-4. Lions a half a game back, Falcons a half a game back, Seahawks a game back. Buccaneers only like a game and a half back as well. So definitely, it's not without hope here. There's a few teams down there could make a run for it if they went out. Seeing the Redskins at the top is crazy. He only had like 8 wins total last year, and he's already up to 8 this year. It's on a 4-game win streak. Let's get into the predictions here. Let's see here. Daddy Leagues is already updated, so everybody should be able to use that properly. First, we have the Browns at the Steelers. The first time these two teams played, the Steelers won 59-35. I'm trying to pull up their records right now. This just takes forever to load up. Browns dominated. They gave up a lot of points to the Steelers. They're generally not a good offensive team, but they scored a lot as well. Both teams are 3-7. Both teams need a win here, just to be heading in the right direction. Maybe an outside chance to the playoffs if they can win out. So we'll start with you, Efly here. What do you think, man?
I'm gonna go with the Browns. I got the Browns winning this. I know Leslie's a good user. Steelers, I don't know what he's been doing over there, but I think I got Browns winning 28-17.
Gavin, what do you think?
I'm also gonna go with the Browns.
Yeah, I like the Browns to win as well. I like a lot more than 28-17 though, because his defense is bad and his offense is good. So I expect something kind of like the last time, maybe a little better, but I'll take the Browns. Got the 10-0 Dolphins playing the 4-6 Jets. First time these two teams played, the Dolphins shut him out 35-0. He had 5 picks with Sean Wade. It was ridiculous. So his defense was lights out there. I think this is going to be another one of those games where Savon just picks on his little brothers in the division. I'll go ahead and start with you, Efly, since you were one of the little brothers last Madden and him picking on you. What do you think here, man?
I think Savon wins by a lot. That's all you got to say.
All right, Gavin?
I think it's going to be like 42-14 Dolphins.
I was going to say 42-14 Jets. Yeah, I'll take the Dolphins as well. I played him last week. Savon's just really good. You have to play a perfect game to beat him. Raiders at 6-4 have now lost 3 straight and 4 out of the last 5. Playing the 2-7-1 Chiefs. Chiefs have lost or tied their last 8 games after starting the season off 2-0. So I know that he definitely wants to get them moving back in the right direction with a win here. Both offenses very prolific with good players. Defenses could be left to desired. So I'll start with you, Gavin. Here, what do you think, man?
I think the Raiders is going to be able to win this game by a decent score.
Okay. What about you, Efly?
I think Chiefs will pull the upset.
Really?
Played
Why is that?
Raiders. I played Raiders. It was like sort of one-dimensional. Wait, actually, no, I'm thinking of the wrong guy. I had a really good game with Raiders. I think Raiders will win this game.
Okay. All right. Next we have the Patriots at 4-6 playing the 3-7 Panthers. Pats actually have an outside chance at a wild card spot if they can keep winning. Big game for him here on the road. Panthers play good defense. Offense could be better, definitely. Patriots seem to be up and down, very inconsistent user. But should be interesting here. We'll start with Gavin here again. What do you think, man?
I think if the Panthers can give the ball to CMC enough, they'll be able to win the game.
I like it. Efly?
I don't know. Both these users, this is Dwayne's nephew, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I got Panthers winning this one by 10 points.
It's interesting.
30 to 20.
Pats beat the Jets a few weeks ago, and I thought that the Jets would win. So every time I pick against the Patriots, he wins generally. And when I pick him, when he loses. So I'm gonna take the Patriots to win this game on the road. Very close game, I'm gonna say, but 20 to 17, I'll take Pats. We got the Colts at 1-9, play the 9-1 Titans. This one is gonna be ugly. Colts have never beaten Twan. Last Madden he went, we played 9 seasons. He went 18-0, and this is our second time they played. So he's 21-0 versus Touche. Looking to make it 22 in a row over the Colts. I don't know what he could do to Twan would have to shit the bed in this game, I feel like, to give Touche a chance here. Nothing against him. He controls the ball and he runs his offense, but Twan's one of the top 5 users in the league. We'll start with you here, Efly, man. What do you think?
I got Touche winning in an upset.
Oh, come on.
I'm calling it. No. I'm calling it 17-14. I'm saying he controls the ball. Forces Twan into a lot of turnovers. Twan's going to come to this game expecting to score 56 points, and that's going to F him over.
Now you just want the newsreel highlight thing like that. You sound like Stephen A. saying some crazy shit. All right.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
All right, Gavin.
I think Twan's just going to run the ball the whole game, and Colts isn't going to be able to stop Derrick Henry.
I think so too. Henry's probably going for 300 this game. I'll take the Titans. One of our games of the week: the 7-3 Bengals on the road playing the 8-2 Packers. Dean lost last week to the Bears, and the Bengals. I can't remember what they did last week. Both these teams have bad Wi-Fi, so I picked it for the game of the week. But I just thought it probably won't be able to be streamed. Both of them very passing teams, do not run the ball very often. Joe Mixon did have a good week last week for the Bengals, but generally all season he's been more of a passing team. So it could be interesting here. Good offenses, okay defenses. Strengths probably be in their D-line for both of them as well. You know both these users very well, Efly, so let's let you begin here, man.
I got Dean beating Quack by like 28 points or something.
Wow, that's insane.
It's going to be a blowout.
All right, Gavin.
I've played both of these teams, and I feel like that Bengals will win 38-28.
All right, some split boat here. I'm gonna take Dean to win the game, not by 4 touchdowns though. Should be a high-scoring game. I'll take the Packers. Just have a little bit better offense, a little less turnover-prone. Despite last week throwing a whole bunch of picks. Give me the Packers. Definitely could have been a game of the week. This next one, the 6-3-1 Giants on the road playing the 8-2 Redskins, who currently hold the 1 seed. Skins playing lights out. They've won 4 straight. Giants have been really impressive as well. What were you 2-2, 2-1, right? And you've won 4 out of your last 5 since then. So Giants definitely moving in the right direction. I want to say you were 0-2, right?
Yeah, last time.
So since you were 0-2, you've won 6 out of your last 8 games, and one of them was a tie in there.
Yeah.
So got the team rolling in the right direction. Saquon is balling out. Definitely got good players and they're playing good for you. But Desmond Ritter and this Redskins offense is lights out. They play really
Last
good
time,
football.
last time I played him, I think it was week 6, and
You
beat
did
him
handle him.
56-35.
You did handle him. It's going to be interesting to see how he makes adjustments. He doesn't turn the ball over very often, so it should be a good game here. Let's start with you here, Gavin. What do you think?
I played Redskins last year and he barely beat me, but then again I was just playing unbalanced. But I think he'll take the win here anyway.
All right, I like it. All right, what do you think, Efly?
I think I'm gonna win.
All right. What's your key three things to victory here? Who do you need to stop? What do you need to get going? What do you need to control? Things like that. What's going to help you win this game?
I'm just gonna run the ball with Barkley. Throw a couple pass plays here and there. You know, feed Chark the ball. I think he's the #1 wide receiver in the league right now in receiving yards. So I'm trying to keep it that way this game.
Okay, so get Chark and Saquon Barkley involved.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the whole offense involved. I did last game, however, bench Daniel Jones for Jake Fromm, only because he was like throwing the ball to the Eagles. I don't know.
So one thing I'll say, I've never understood why users do that type of thing. Whenever people are throwing picks, it's not the quarterback's fault. It's usually user mistakes. And even if you're switching to a guy with a lower overall, it's not like he's going to do any better because his stats are not any better.
I don't know. Jake Fromm had like 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. He like went positive. I don't hit a good.
So maybe Fromm gets the start here. We'll see. I'm going to take the Redskins to win this game, actually. I think he's going to make his adjustments. Desmond Ritter plays lights out. Now that he's got the 1 seed, I think he's going to want to control it. It'll be a very close game. I'm going to go 35-34. Redskins win. Next, we got the Vikings at 0-10, playing the 3-7 49ers. Gavin needs another win here to get himself some momentum. An outside chance at the playoffs still, so definitely know that he wants to get one for that. Both these two teams, towards the bottom in the NFC, both of them heavy run teams with Dalvin Cook and Raheem Mostert. So, Efly, let's let you have it here. What do you think, man?
Both these teams, playing like a shit bowl right now. Both these teams, I don't see them in the playoffs anytime soon. But I think Hurt's gonna pull out a win in this one. I think Dalvin Cook is gonna outplay Mostert, and Hurt's gonna pick up his first win. I'm calling it 52.
No way Hurt puts up 52, but all right. All right, that would be 7 touchdowns by Dalvin Cook since that's his entire offense. Let's hear it from you, Gavin. What do you think, man? Are you going to get the victory?
I know I have to force him to pass, and I know I particularly have a hard time stopping the run, but I don't think there's any way that he's going to be able to stop my offense.
That's fair. Vikings defense, last Madden was pretty good, but this Madden he's been very bad at it. He does run the ball very well with Dalvin Cook. I am tempted to pick the Vikings here. I really am. But I think that he's just such a significantly worse passer than the Niners are. And the Niners probably slightly better defensively, also is the better team. I'm going to take the Niners to win this game. I'm going to go 31-24. 49ers win. Next, we have the Bucks and the Cardinals. Buccaneers are suspended for this game, so Cardinals are getting a forced win. Next, we have the Broncos at 7-3 playing the 4-5-1 Chargers, who've been improving week to week after being like he was 0-4-1. So I want to say he's won 4 out of his last 5. He was my upset pick of the week last week to beat the Raiders. I don't think I've missed an upset pick of the week in a while now. Every time I pick one, it's right. Broncos, definitely Puka Williams is involved. He's leading the MVP race currently, so I know he wants to keep getting him the ball. It's going to be interesting. Definitely, it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think 2 very good defensive users. Chargers did not allow a lot of rushing yards. They were lowest in the league in rushing yards allowed. Actually, I want to say no, the Cowboys and the Packers were, but he was up there. So should be a good low-scoring game. Denver probably a slightly better user. Chargers probably slightly better defense. We'll start with Gavin here, man. What do you think, man?
I know I played Chargers last Madden and he wasn't that good, and I know Broncos made the playoffs last year, so I'm going to go with him 28-14.
All right. Efly?
Why this guy sound like he comes from a dimension like every time he comes on? Anyway, this guy's mad loud. I got Broncos winning this game by 14 points. I'm gonna say 28-14.
Um, I do think the Puka Williams will have some success. I think that's going to be the end of it. I'll take the Broncos to win this game. Low scoring. I'll go 21-10. Next, we have the Jaguars at 6-4.
Wait,
Uh,
did we do Bucks and Cardinals?
I said the Cardinals got the force win because the Bucks were suspended for the game.
Oh,
Jaguars at 6-4 playing at the 5-5 Seahawks. Seahawks have lost 5 straight games after being one of the really most impressive teams the first 5 opening weeks. Started the loss to Gavin, and he never just rebounded after that. Jags got smoked last week by the Dolphins 45-17, but 28 points in the third quarter. If we take out third quarter, we tied 17-17. So Jags have to pass the ball more efficiently and get Kareem Hunt more involved in the run game. Seahawks control the football. They're running a lot, and they can take up a lot of clock. So look for that to throw off the Jags' rhythm here. I'm going to go last in this one, obviously. So we'll start off with Gavin, man. Do you think your division rival's going to get the win?
I don't think he really has a chance. I think he's been shaken up, and I think you're gonna run away with the win.
All right. Efly?
I played Seahawks last year. I think I like blew them out or something.
You won 42-41.
Oh,
I remember the game. You won 42-41.
well, anyway, I got you winning this game, Jason. I think you're gonna control the ball, force up to some turnovers. I think the first half will be like fair, but then you're just gonna come out and beat them. I'm gonna say, come out and win 38-24.
This AFC wildcard race is real tight, man. Need victories in games like this. I think that I'm going to win the game. I expect a very low-scoring affair here. He's a solid defensive user. Is a little susceptible to the run, so Kareem Hunt could have a big day. But I stopped the run pretty well, so that's definitely the highlight of my defense. I'm going to go Jaguars win this game 28-14. I'm going to do just enough. Keys to the game is going to be run the ball with Kareem Hunt, stop the Seahawks rushing attack, and play more efficiently with Jordan Love. Falcons user in his first game with his team beat the Saints, the defending NFC champion, 41-24, including leading 20-3 going into the fourth quarter. Yeah, going into the fourth quarter, only allowed 27 rushing yards to the Saints. I know Jimmy likes to pass the ball, but he has got to run the ball more efficiently than that. That is not going to cut it. Jimmy G threw. Let's see here. I'm getting there. Looks like 10. 8 with Kamara for 23 yards and a score, 1 by Taysom Hill and 1 by Drew Brees. Todd Gurley had 20 carries for 176 yards and a touchdown. He was the bell cow of the week. Jimmy Garoppolo had 275 and 4 touchdowns. Drew Brees threw for 281. Could have been better there. 2 picks. Michael Thomas did his thing with 6 catches, 205 and 2 scores. Hayden Hurst, the tight end for the Falcons, with 3 for 116 and a score. On the defensive side of the ball, let's see here. Looks like 3 picks, an 86-yard pick 6 by Ricardo Allen of the Falcons, and then 2 sacks, one by Grady Jarrett and 1 by Caden Ellis. So Saints take a tough loss there, drops him out of the 1 seed. So it's interesting to see him smoke him like that, especially in the first game. It's be interesting to see how he handles that moving forward. Yeah.
He probably came in too confident.
Next, we have the Bills at the Bills are 5-4-1. Ravens are 7-3. Ravens are getting a forced win for this game. Bills are suspended for this football game. Next is the Chicago Bears, who won 63-35 over the Detroit Lions. That second quarter was 56 combined points. That's insane. Only 1 turnover. So both these defenses were just they were just terrible. 666 offensive yards by the Bears, 551 by the Lions. Both of them went 400 plus passing. The scary part is the Bears only had 8 first downs with 666 yards, which means he was scoring on almost every play. He only won third down conversion. Lions controlled 21 minutes of the game, but lost by 28 points. Let's see here. Trey Lance went for 549 and 7 touchdowns. I'm sure he will be player of the week. Haskins and McDonald both threw touchdowns. Rushing the ball, Chuba Hubbard had 110 on 6 carries. Got to get him more involved. If Chuba's doing that with 6 touches, definitely got to run the ball more with him. Kerryon Johnson had 2 touchdowns as well. Receiving, this will be the big one. Rondale Moore had 6 catches for 333 yards and 5 touchdowns. I don't even know how you allow that to happen. Post routes or streaks. What'd you say?
So I'm gonna have to beat that this week.
That is absolutely insane numbers. Marquez Stevenson had 167. Mooney had 107 as well. Let's see here. Defensively, only pick was by Javelin Guidry, cornerback for the Bears. 1 sack by Jay Tufeli, a rookie defensive tackle for the Lions. That was the worst defensive game I may have ever seen in my entire life. Eagles at Cowboys. This will be an Eagles sports win. Cowboys are suspended for this game. And finally, we have the Texans at the Rams. Texans 2-8. Plays the first game last week versus Gavin, and Gavin beat him 54-20. I want to say. Rams are 6-4. He's been playing pretty good week to week. I play him next week, so definitely going to be tuning in to this one. Hopefully, it gets streamed at least. Rams playing pretty good football. Cam Akers and Van Jefferson involved. Gavin, I'm going to let you hit this one first. You know Rams user better than anyone. You just played the Texans, so what do you think, man?
If the Texans runs the ball or Claybrooks, he can definitely win this game. But if he goes back to what he was doing last game and passing the ball a ton, Rams will take the win.
Efly?
Did Texans play their game last week?
Yes, he lost 54-20 to the 49ers.
Oh. And yeah, I got Rams winning this game. I got Rams. I think he's gonna. He's got good wide receivers, right?
Yeah. Van Jefferson,
yeah.
Cooper Kupp.
Yeah. I think he's gonna use the ball. He's gonna use the ball with them well. He's got Robert Woods as well, right?
Yes, and Cam Akers and Tyler Higbee. He's got weapons.
Yeah, he's got weapons. Yeah, so I think he's gonna use all his weapons here.
Texans have a.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I got him winning by 17 points. We'll call it 35-21.
Aaron Donald could be living in the backfield of this game. Texans have one of the worst O-lines in the league, especially the interior offensive line, and Donald is ridiculous. Aside from that, they have Jalen Ramsey locking down the outsides. I'm sure he'll be on Will Fuller, so don't expect anything from him. I'm going to take the Rams to win this game big. I just don't think Texans will be able to stay with him. I'll take 35-7, probably. Anyway, that's going to do it for the predictions video. Definitely glad to have both of you in here. If anybody else is interested in joining in one of these videos, make sure you let myself or one of the other commissioners know. Everybody get your games in. Make sure you stream the games. They're supposed to be streamed, and have a good day.